Assalamualaikum and good afternoon to Madam and my fellow friends. Today I will present about downsizing in organization. My name is Nur Hafizatul Insyirah binti Amir and my meeting number is 261693. For introduction, almost all business entities, whether in the field of trade, manufacturing, or service, especially those involved in retail business, are experiencing financial difficulties and unforeseen losses when all company operation had to be stopped immediately due to COVID-19 movement control order directed by government. One way to change the organizational structure is by doing downsizing. Downsizing is a process of reducing or eliminating significant layers or level of middle management and result in increased areas of control and a reduction in the size of workforce. The purpose is to increase or improve the effectiveness and efficiency of the organization. In addition, downsizing is necessary because it can reduce labor costs and use group technology as a whole. However, downsizing needs to be handled with caution as it can drop employee morale and productivity. Next is retrenchment. Retrenchment is retrenchment due to overemployment redundancy when a company started operating after a long hiatus. Many things were affected, such as the market environment, customer demand, distribution of goods, working capital, associate, and other factors. There are also some companies that have to start again from scratch. Therefore, restructuring of the company had to be done and the number of employees required had to be rebalanced with the total production or sale revenues to avoid redundancy. Also, to ensure maximization of manpower can be obtained. Next is temporary retrenchment of employee or layoff. Temporary retrenchment of an employee is a temporary suspension or suspension of work for a certain period of time or permanent termination of employment by an employee or group of employees for business reasons or due to temporary circumstances such as closure due to fire, flood, repairs, renovation, and so on. This temporary retrenchment method creates a win-win value for the employer and the employee. Next, about issue. The employee insurance system (SIP) recorded a total of 90,696 workers laid off for various reasons between January to 27 November 2020. Among the reasons are business closure, workforce downsizing, company experiencing critical financial problems, partial closure, acquisition, and relocation of company. The factor was due to pressure experienced by all industries globally following the COVID-19 pandemic. Tourism is the country's third most important industry after manufacturing and commodities. Yet, many workers in the sector were affected by the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic. The COVID-19 outbreak has forced many hotels to take a painful decision by halting their operation following the impact of the pandemic on the country's hotel industry. Next, best applies for handling the downsizing process. First is be transparent. Organization need to be transparent about the situation faced by the company where it will affect employees. This is because employees want to know about something information from the head of the company himself. Often, employees can feel the problem faced by the company, especially in small company, but the leader just pretend there is no problem. Management may provide periodic updates on reports on annual income, net income, current business strategy, and future prospects. Next, treat layoff employees with respect and sensitivity. Employees who need to be retrenchment must be given prior notice and, if appropriate, tell them that the organization will write strong letter of preference on their behalf. so they will confident that supervisors are not in hurry and act responsibly professional. News delivery retrenchment of affected employees is need to be done in private. Thirdly is ensure decisions are seen as just and fair. Organizations need to ensure procedures are used to make a decision is seen as fair and equitable. Time given and the procedure used to select, inform and support employees is very important. This is because this thing is known as procedural justice. When employees who have been laid off in the procedure used in those procedures are fair, they will feel less aggrieved and will tend to file favor claims. So, fair treatment in the procedure get reduced stress and improve performance, job satisfaction, commitment to organization, and trust. Conclusion: the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic that hit the world has left a huge impact on the world economic landscape. Malaysia itself is one of the countries that immediately acted by implementing the enforcement of the movement control order for almost 3 months from March 13 to May 3 to curb the spread of the epidemic. The implementation of the MCO has paralyzed the country's economic sector for a while, and many industries and businesses have also been affected. Downsizing in organization also has its own benefits. Among them is to increase and improve the efficiency of the organization, especially during a pandemic. Nevertheless, downsizing in the organization will affect some of the employees involved in this downsizing, such as lay off employees. Appropriate measures need to be implemented to address the issue of layoff. That's all from me. Thank you.